Okay, welcome to today's top tip. What we're going to look at today is actually upper body, so a long way away from all of the lower leg and running stuff we normally address. And the reason that I want to look at this, and we're going to look at your shoulder or scapula, so shoulder blade mobility and how that can affect your running. I think it's really important that we understand it's not just the hips down that we need to worry about, it's our core, it's our shoulders, it's our thoracic spine as well. And why is this such a big problem? Unfortunately, we spend a lot of time sitting. We're sitting working at computers, we're sitting at desks, we're sitting to eat our food. We spend a lot of time in that position. And the consequence of that is that we tend to round into this area. So our shoulder blades can come forwards at the shoulder blade, pec minor, the muscle underneath the pecs, can get tight, pull the shoulder blade forwards and create a restriction. Why is that important? You'll know from previous videos, we talk about running with our arms, our elbows nice and still, movement at the shoulders, okay? And we're going forwards and backwards in that movement. What we don't want to be doing is crossing the midline. How are we going to cross the midline? If we get tight through here, my natural movement starts to become that because I can't get my shoulders back. I'm here and not here. So my movement starts to come across the midline. If I'm coming across the midline, I'm starting to rotate through my low back. That's going to have a knock-on effect on my hips. So as I'm rotating my upper body, my lower body is going to want to cross the midline as well. And I'm going to come in on a very narrow running base. And we call that crossing in there. So anytime that we're running and crossing the midline, we're going to be potentially creating issues where we're not very efficient. We're leaking energy, I would say, in what we want to try and do is propel ourselves forwards. So if you're getting tight through the shoulders, if you're spending a lot of time working on a computer, you need to think about what work are you doing to counter that, to try and make sure that you can stay nice and upright, nice and open, and get that shoulder movement forwards and backwards and not coming across the midline. It's a very simple thing to think about while you're out running, and if you're really struggling, probably a good indication that you're a bit tight there and need to do some more work.